shadows. This better be good. What does the shadow will? This better be good. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow will. What does the shadow will? This better be good.
Right away.
The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. The restless dead await. Intriguing. The dead shall serve. This better be good. The dead shall serve. As the shadow wills. This better be good. None shall survive. Let darkness guide me, Craven. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? Intriguing. As the shadow wills. Die! The restless dead await. What does the shadow will? This better be. Here does someone let darkness guide me. The restless dead await. None shall survive. Tremble before the scourge. None shall survive. This better be good. The restless dead await. What does the shadow will? As the shadow wills. The restless dead await. Die! None shall survive. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. Let the killing begin. The dead shall serve.
Our warriors have engaged.
The restless dead await. Intriguing. For the nation. Let the killing begin. Let the killing begin. Let the killing. What does the shadow will? This better.
You seek me help?
Die! The restless dead await. What does the shadow will?
I hear the summons.
The dead shall serve.
How may I serve?
What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. Let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will? Intriguing. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. The restless dead await. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. I do my best. What does the shadow will? None shall survive. Die! Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. This better be good.
Right away.
None shall survive. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow? This better be good. Intriguing.
How may I serve?
The dead shall serve. For the Lich King.
Right
The restless
away.
dead await. Tremble before the scourge.
I hear the summons.
The restless dead await.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Is your intrigue?
How may I
This
serve?
better be good. For the Lich King. The restless dead await.
Right away.
What does the shadow will? They'll all be mine. This better be good. The dead shall serve. As the shadow will. For the Lich King. None shall survive.
An
You
allied
seek me
champion.
out?
Our warriors have
The
engaged the
restless
enemy.
dead await.
How
What
may
does
I
the
serve?
shadow will? The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will?
Let the killing begin.
The restless dead await. This better be good. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me, as the shadow will. The dead shall serve.
Who do you want to kill?
What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. This better.
Welcome to our village.
Insufficient gold.
The restless dead await.
I hear the
The dead shall serve.
Greetings, friend.
What does the shadow will?
My strength is yours.
The dead
How
shall
can this
serve.
old one help?
For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. The restless dead await.
How may
The
I
dead
aid?
shall serve.
What you
The
want?
restless dead await. The dead shall serve. Intriguing. For the Lich King. As the shadow will.
You seek me out?
Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Intriguing. This better be good. As the shadow will. Not enough. Intriguing. As the shadow will. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow will. The restless dead
An allied
await
champion has
for the
fallen.
Lich King. Intriguing. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me.
An allied champion has fallen.
Let darkness guide me. This better be good. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. For the Lich King. The dead shall serve.
How may I serve?
The restless dead await. Intriguing.
You seek me out?
What does the shadow will? As the shadow wills.
Now!
This better be good.
Tremble before the scourge!
You seek me out?
What does the shadow will? This better be good.
Right away.
The restless dead await. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. This better be good. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? Die. This better be good.
Right away.
What does the shadow will?
Tremble before the scourge!
None shall survive. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. Intriguing. What does the shadow will? The restless dead await. As the shadow wills.
I will do Treehan. I will try.
This better be good. Let darkness guide me. The restless dead await. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King.
How can this old one
The
help
dead shall serve.
my ancestors?
What does the shadow will? Let darkness guide me.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. This better be good.
An allied champion has fallen.
What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve. Intriguing.
What you want?
This better be good. Let darkness guide me. The dead shall serve. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow will. For the Lich King. The restless dead await. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow will.
What will my ancestors call?
What does the shadow will? For the Lich King. The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. Intriguing. This better be. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King. The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. For the Lich King.
Double kill!
For the Lich King. What does the shadow will? Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King.
Insufficient gold.
Restless dead await. The dead shall serve. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing.
Open this open.
Let darkness guide me. This better be good.
Right away.
For the Lich King. The restless dead await. This better be good. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? The restless dead await.
Tremble before the scourge!
As the shadow
Hear the summons.
for the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. This better. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. Intriguing. For the Lich King. This better. The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? The dead shall
An
serve.
allied champion has
Will
fallen.
be mine in the end. As the shadow will.
Nothing more.
Let darkness guide me. As the shadow will.
You seek me help?
How this is better. Let darkness guide me. What does the shadow do? The restless dead await. This better. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. As the shadow for the Lich King.
My strength is
Intriguing.
yours.
Let darkness
Hear the summons.
the dead shall serve. As the shadow wills. This better be good. Intriguing. What does the shadow will? This better be good. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. The dead shall serve. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Intriguing. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. What does the shadow will? Intriguing. As the shadow wills. The dead shall serve. What does
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
the restless dead await? This better be good. Who do you want to kill? I'd love to. The dead shall serve. Or the Lich King. Do you want to act? What does the shadow will? Or the Lich King. What you want? The dead shall serve.
Your man.
Do you want to act? What does the shadow will? Let darkness guide me. Or the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Or the Lich King. They'll all be mine in the end. Let darkness guide me. This better be. The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide me. The restless dead await. As the shadow wills. Or the Lich King. As the shadow wills. What does the shadow will? As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me.
An allied champion has fallen.
The restless dead await. The dead shall serve. Let darkness guide me. As the shadow wills. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. Let
Our
darkness
warriors have engaged the enemy.
this for the Lich King. Let darkness guide me. The dead shall serve. This better be good. Let the killing begin. The restless dead await. This right
An
beware.
allied champion has fallen.
For the Lich King. What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve. What does the shadow will? Intriguing. Inventory is full. The restless dead await. For the Lich King. This better be good. The dead shall serve. The restless dead await. What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. Die. None shall survive. For the Lich King. The restless dead await. Tremble before the scourge. Let
Our
darkness
warriors have
guide.
engaged the enemy.
As the shadow wills. None shall survive. Tremble before the scourge. What does the shadow will? This better. None shall survive. Die. For the Lich King. None shall survive. As the shadow will. Let darkness guide me. The restless dead await. I will What does the shadow will? This better. Tremble before the scourge. The restless dead await. This better.
Your secret help?
As the shadow wills. Here the dead shall serve. For the Lich King. What does the shadow will? Let darkness guide me. As the shadow will. This better be good. Let darkness guide me. For the Lich King. The dead shall serve. This better be good. The dead shall serve. This better be good. The dead shall serve. As the shadow wills. For the Lich King. As the shadow wills. For the Let darkness guide you. This better Dingo for the Lich King.
How may I say?
My strength is your
The restless dead
You
await.
seek me help?
The dead shall serve.
What?
How may I
The restless dead
help?
await. This better. The restless dead await.
Our warriors have engaged
As the
the enemy.
shadow will.
is yours?
The dead shall serve. For the Lich King.
How can this old one help?
What does the shadow will? The restless dead await. As the shadow will. The dead shall serve. What is better? Die for the Lich King. The restless dead await. What does the shadow will? The dead shall serve. The restless dead await.